Welcome to another impromptu bowling video from Brian's Bowlaway in Gardner, Massachusetts, downtown. Again, you know when it's Brian's Bowlaway, it's me versus the old man. And still trying to beat that father-son curse of winning only once and never winning again. Although tying the last 4 or 5 times. Anyway, it is Father's Day weekend. So, I mean, if I wind up tying or losing this time, I'm not throwing anything besides the ball. I won't mind this time. But like I said, I'm still going to try and crack triple digits here. And with that being said, he's got me going first for game 1. And then alternate as we go. It's time to watch me suck at bowling.
Okay.
Nine's not a bad start. A little off to the left. Same leave I had, except he left the 7-pin with it. Alright, get the difficult one out of the way. There we go. Yeah, it's usually slow in the first game. Managed to squeak a 5 out of that one. And I hit the camera. So I'm going to move it a little bit. There we go.
Falling apart. All week. That's a good one.
What did you do? What did you do?
I'm still though, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use that as an excuse, but let's see.
Yeah, it is. It's 8.
What I'm hoping is that the lack of using is going to work out.
Usually that's how it works. Alright, this isn't set up properly, so I'm just going to temporarily do this. Yeah, there's no winning on how to set this up. Alright, it gets the singleton all by itself. Actually, that's not bad where it is.
Bending left.
So then he goes to the right and gets a measly 2. My turn's coming.
It's going to take me a while to get going.
Throughout all the Watch Me Suck tape recordings, I almost said tapings, but there's no tape, and all the live and impromptus, only last month here did I bowl without a stink frame. Had some 5s, but that's the worst it got.
2 frames, 10 down.
stink frame of 3. As I was saying, and surely enough it had to happen now, last month was the only time I never threw a single stink frame, so we know that won't happen for a while. Because there's a 3. And he salvaged 5. At least I got a 9 out of it. He needs to try and not hook. What does that do? There's a magnifying lens with a plus sign on it. Wondered what it did when I touched it. Didn't do a thing and just reappeared. And and a 4.
I think you're going to be able to go ahead of me this morning.
And neither of us are going to do
16.
And 6. Not the best of games. Apparently my father somehow hurt his throwing arm. He's trying anyway. That's not bad. Oh, then it goes left. Finds the hole. That's a better one. 9er. And it's time for a pathetic halftime report. Here we go. Stink frame of 3. Still have a 35. My father, he's warming up. 25. He says that's kind of embarrassing, but I've shown you much worse halftimes than that. it's an 8. First ball kind of stuck to the hand, and Boss can control that. Bet. Yeah, he's warming up now. Oh, well. At least it's 9. At least it's still 9. 10. Well, if anyone was going to clear the plate first, we know who it wouldn't be.
Halfway to Worcester. There it is.
An 8 from a half Worcester. I'll definitely take that. As Dave Marilis says, they're pretty when they go. It didn't quite go. But still. Now he's got the 3.
Great. Now down the middle.
And 3. So, told him 7, he puts 8.
No, I wrote it before he said it. I thought it.
Yeah, it looks like we're heading for mediocrity town, and that'll be it. 2 frames to go. Still a distance from it. Ooh. Oh, well, he's got a wood pile, or if that piece of wood will decide. If that piece of wood decides to roll back, and it's not. Looking good. He got a spare. In spite of being hurt, he's the one that gets the first mark. Goes without saying.
I need something.
God's middle finger stands up for 9.
At least it's going to be salvageable with a guy number here.
Mediocrity and only 3 pins, which will be the final frame as well. Here's his bonus. 3 bonus.
13 minutes.
El Stinko has visited my father. And another 10. So 3 for the final 10. I made mediocre this time. Hey, I finally cleared one. Good game it isn't, but at least it's mediocre. Still doable. I'm gonna move the camera again. It's not in the right angle. That's good. Small difference, it's all it makes. Yeah, he's loosened up a bit. And 7.
Loosen back in a little bit compared to what
Yeah, you've loosened up a little bit. Final score. A game I really honestly didn't deserve to win, but 77-68, and we alternate turns, so he's going to start game number 2.
Okay.
Nobody's rushing you. And he starts opposite of the way I normally do. Hit the other corner of the building. That's a better one. Oh, too full.
Right through this.
Spread eagle with a clipped wing. At least it's a 5. He's going for the big wing and he gets 6. Oh, it's a spread eagle.
Still better than the other side. All I got to do is get a 2 next time.
And not as good a start as the first game, but still 7's okay. Not bad. Oh, 7's just wobbling and not coming down. He leaves the 4-7. Lobs that one down the line. Oh! How does that happen? And 9. Gutter ball. And it's not a competition. Well, you know, legit. Well, there's probably one of very few that I'm going to get.
I'm not hitting it.
And off to the right. Corner of the building again with the 7 pin. A little backdoor action, although that last pin might have hurt. A little wood assist for 6.
Still way ahead of last. Right? 5?
2, yeah, 5. Oh, I forgot to mention that was Stinko the bonus ball. Did all right, not the best. And 7.
5 to which that end, you have it. Shift them out. So I get to 1.
Leaves a Caleri left, which is the 4 horsemen and the 9. And leaves the 4 horsemen for 6. Another 7. Are you sure 29 plus 7 is 26? father's the math whiz. You add 7 to 29, somehow it becomes 26. I could see how that happened. Hey, he hasn't screwed up at all, so math-wise, it was bound to happen. At least he's paying attention. I must be going senile because I'm losing track of spares and counts and everything. If he didn't say anything, I would have just kept going. And that's a 3.
No idea where the ball's going today.
Are you sure that you want to keep going?
Thank you. Come on.
And the thing is, I aimed for the 7 pin. Halftime report. So far, not too bad, thanks to the spare and a halfway decent fill, 44. And my father, he still for the 30. I asked him if he heard me, if he wanted to continue, because his right arm is sore. I don't push anyone if there's been times that I've recorded this that whenever. It's been times we've recorded this that he bowed out and I just filled in the rest of the sheet we normally fill out. He thought I wasn't ready. A little bit of backdoor action. That should help. 7, 8.
I don't know how that last one felt. I want to get at least 7.
That actually went exactly where I aimed. I mean, exactly. So that was a good ball, definitely. That was not a dumb luck thing. This place, I don't know. My high at this place is a 92 the last month I was here. The No Stink Frame episode. The only No Stink Frame episode or series. Which we know this will not have. That is a stink-free game. Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you haven't played a crap ton of 10-pin? Alrighty, you know what time it is, and some people like it when I show it to the camera, so that's what I'll do. It's time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will it be? Last one was alright. Wasn't the greatest, but it was okay. because when the bonus is attached, I usually choke. El Stinko delivers with a 3.
I'll take it.
Half-Worcester'd the end for 6. Well, I could hit good territory. ICBA standards, according to their records of casual league bowlers, is a 90. For me, I'd be, yay! 80 is good, because most people fluctuate within 10 points of their average. But it's based on the 70s. A very hard to hit target that I couldn't hit for a long time and consider, alright, not the best. Alright, at least I got 9. And we're back.
Okay.
Just in time to finish the last frame of game 2.
One less than last.
End with an 8. This is good even for casual bowling standards according to ICBA. 86. As you can see, compared to how things started, he actually is warming up. Just didn't go too well with that 3. 67.
You're first.
And because we're alternating, I'm first this time.
I gotta win this one, or you're gonna go peak. You're first.
Second.
In a long time. Good one. Too much wood. Should have left some wood there.
Which one should I aim for and miss? Well, unless I raise one. And that's not raising.
I believe you got one.
9. Yeah, I believe the very first time we played, his throwing arm wasn't in the best of condition either. So apparently that's the only way I have a chance of winning. But he's chose to keep going. So it counts. Half-Worcester and a friend. He leaves an ugly mess. But if he hits the head pin on the right, it can definitely help. And a 6 to start with.
Don't have it today.
Alright, that piece of wood didn't really help. So I got 7. I'll reiterate this again because I know people skip around these videos. He is willing to play with a sore arm. I have told him if he cannot continue, he can stop, and he will let me finish out my 4 games. We've done that before. 6. So if I actually win the second time, it counts. Because the time I won the first time, he was not exactly in... His arm wasn't feeling that well then either. But he went through with it. And an 8. Oh, in the last game I actually got 2 marks. Oh, a little more backdoor action. You got 5. That looks good. Spare. El Stinko, the bonus ball, gives him 3. That should do something. Oh, really? Oh, some backdoor action help. 3 for the fill and 7 for the 7. That's a gifted 7. There's the one glory moment of the day.
You got 2 spares there.
I did hit the button. It's just, yeah, I can...
Machines in shop.
Oh, well, I did, but it didn't go. You know, lane 3, you gotta really push it like 800 times, unless he fixed it recently. He keeps his stuff up, though. Yeah, just a little peeling paint, but other than that, he keeps his stuff up. And that's a good out after that garbagey ball 1 and 2. That's a 9. And it's time for 2 El Stinko the bonus balls. What will they add up to? All right, 9 for the fill and the frame. It was, well, we forgot halftime. It was 41 all at the time, and I had a strike on me. Oh no, that piece of wood just went the wrong way. Will he get 10? I think that answers the question. It's still fairly close, and it took a strike to do it. And a 6. A good game is possible. 3 frames to go, 5 away from mediocre. That's a good ball. Oh, double P-knuckle. But he has wood that could help him. He has a little less wood that can help him. He has no wood that can help him. At least I got an 8 out of that.
Too solid. When as soon as I let it go, I said, oh, it's like you did break the dead center. I did not see that one coming, but the wood took out the head pin there, so it's a 10. 2 frames ago, 5 away from a good game.
3.
He hit that and
He's got the 3 horsemen. War decided to bow down. And Bowling God's middle finger. Or death. The middle finger remains. Hey, I could hit average! So the only times, note that I said that in plural form, that I've ever won a series with my father, is when he was hurt and on his own will, willing to play. That's the thing. If you play hurt, you're owning up to it. I've done that. That's a 7. I can't remember which episode it was. It was from here. My father and I both had back issues. I tweaked mine lifting something heavy at work. You're willing to play and play hurt, it counts. Even in professional land. I'm saying that because the first time in over a year, I actually won a series. That is as good as it looks. And I hit average ability! Yay!
I need a spare 7.
You can still do it. On the plus side, it's still considered a very makeable spare. And no. Going for points, he gets 1. So that's 6 standing, 4. And for the first time in over a year, I win a series. Well, let's see. I win the series. I got a 92. That ties my all-time high at this place. And 79. Tried to recover. He says his arm is loosening up and feeling better. Go for the 100. He's the only one of us two that's done that. The pressure's off now. I just wanted to win 2 in, 800,000 of these that we've done, and I only won 2 of them. So pressure's off. pulling God's middle finger. Being very disrespectful for my father today for now.
I think if you hit that,
and an 8. Nice backdoor gift action. We love that. I take them as well. Oh, not enough force. But that's exactly right. It's still 8. Stink frame of 3. And a stink frame of 3. So you know it'll be a very long time before I have another series, whether recorded in sections like Watch Me Suck or the live impromptus, where I won't have a stink frame. And 4. Just like you said. Niner. Ooh, that was a good ball. It just didn't go. Too far right. Hits one slightly on the left, or if the ball was just a hair more right, it could have happened. 9. Oh, that was close. And this game is going down the toilet. It's a 6. Nice out for a 10.
My place is drift to the left hand. And it didn't. The other thing was clean.
Looks like this is going to be a stinker. Although my father, not too bad. The 4 was the worst. Me, just the 9. 8's okay. 33. Not bad. Ooh, that was a good one. No. The wood stalled on the left. Oh, I don't like where that wood is. He's going for the wood play, but went way too left. The wood was a roadblock. Still, it's 9. Yeah, the pressure's off. I'm winning a series, but this is a junk game. I've pretty much written it off. Half Worcester left. As Dave Madlow says, it's pretty when it goes. Just too far to the right. It's 7.
front door open.
Alright, I'm just going to do a safety stop start because it's kind of pushing it. Alrighty, time to wrap up this disaster. Even though I won the thing, but I already wrote this game off. 4 frames to go. I think I could safely write that off as not falling. The pin didn't fall. It's a 9. At least I'm past the low. I can say that much. My all-time low is 44, shot at Masons. Ooh. That's an ugly split. At least it's 7.
Rolling off the bone.
That 10 helps get me to mediocrity, possibly. It's got the 4 horsemen, right? And the 9. The last time that happened, it was actually the 8, now that I think of it. Just barely missing. And 5.
We're going to go into all that range.
Well, I pulled it out of Stinksville. As long as I get 3. Alright, so long as I get 3 in the last frame, I pulled myself out of Stinksville. And that's what I need at least. Ooh, backdoor, we like that. Although, sometimes there's just certain pins you don't want to have fall. No good. That that went in the gutter. Whatever.
Play it back. Can you play it back?
It's a very big pain in the butt to do.
Can you play it back?
I could, but
Because it just hooked it on the end. Why can't you want to go again?
can't count it. As I said, it's a curse. No stinkers this time. It's not a good one, but at least it's not stinker. I threw the game away anyway. Still, 3 9s, the 10. And Father fell apart a little bit. We deadlocked. So for the first time in over a year, I actually win a series. So it's, I think, 14,383 to 2. 77-68, 67-86, 92-79, tied at 76. Won everything except the last.
You might have won that. I really thought it was it.
Well, it was one. Like I care. If it's mine, then I would. That's when I care even more. So, I say it was bad. Like I said, we don't care. Anyway, that's this episode of Impromptu Bowling from Brian's Bowladrome, or Brian's Bowlaway, downtown Gardner, Massachusetts. Judge F. Fun, I hope you enjoyed and have a good one.